Hello, Elizabeth. How are you?
Hi.
It's fantastic to meet you during the Women's Symposium. It was the first time to meet you there. I thank you so much. I felt that you are very enthusiastic during this session. You spoke about women. I felt your positive energy generated defending for women. So I am so keen, as I know from my friends, that you are a very great leader in Lions Club International. First of all, I would like to hear from you what's your own point of view concerning this symposium. Secondly, I would like to hear from you that's your important role as a great leader in Lions Club International. So, in order to promote for this ideal role person, very good role model as a lady. Okay, thank you.
First question is the symposium.
Yeah.
What I was very surprised was the power of the speakers. You were one of the speakers. You're very powerful,
Thank you.
and you made the people aware of a problem. And the first action is to be aware of the problem. What is the problem? And then people can respond to that. And actually, certainly in Africa, the women are very powerful.
Yeah.
And I experienced that in that symposium.
Yes,
So
yes,
that
we felt that. We felt
yes,
it.
you're powerful, and I like women who are powerful because they are role models for others. Sometimes women are shy, and I give you an example. When you offer a job to a man and you say, would you like to do the job? The man says, yes, of course I do. If you offer a job to a woman, she says, oh, I have to think about it. So that's the difference. We have to get away from that shyness, and we have to make sure that we are self-confident because we have so much capability and that is so important. And as a leader, as your second question,
Yes, my second question.
as a leader
Yes,
in
as a
Lions
leader.
Clubs International,
Yes,
I
please.
am the constitutional leader for GAE in Europe, and I have a team of 16 young leaders.
Very good.
And my leadership style is servant leadership and leadership by example.
Yeah.
So I always work with them instead of direct them to something. So we are always a team, we discuss, but I lead them somewhere. So I'm coming up with ideas, but I let them work with the ideas.
So would you give me just a story, just a very good ideal story, successful story that you led, please?
Oh yes, I
Yes,
can do that.
yes.
Because when you remember when we had our first woman president,
Yes.
Gudrun Ingvar from Iceland.
Yes.
Yes, and she came up with the idea of the new voices.
Yes, exactly.
And the new voices was actually to create gender balance in Lions because we have only a low percentage worldwide.
Yes, as a first lady, yes.
And she appointed me as the leading new voice in Europe.
Really?
And we worked a couple of years. And last year, when we were in the COVID pandemic, in that year when she was appointed, 10 women from all over the world climbed the Kilimanjaro to raise money for a children's project in Kenya. So a nursery, to build a nursery in Kenya. And they raised $75,000 because the goal was $100,000. But they didn't reach the goal because of COVID. So then last year Gudrun called me and she said, can the new voices of Europe help us to reach the rest of the money? So I got my team together and we started this campaign, this fundraising campaign on Facebook and on social media. And all of a sudden, all the new voices of all Europe, they were advocating for this project. And in 3 months' time, we had $25,000.
Wow.
And we gave them to the project.
Oh, bravo!
Yes,
Oh.
and Dr. Manoj was in charge of the project.
Yes, I
He
know.
was the
Yeah,
advisor.
yeah.
And he was so glad that we finally could start with that project. So that is a success story, bringing people together having an idea, bringing people together and make it happen. Because my aim is always make it happen. I mean, you can talk, and talking is not enough. When we have to do, that's it.
Yes. So I think it's a good chance that you give me that chance to promote such an important content
Yes.
through our website as a Global Forum for Media and Development, Global Compact UN, and this is a very good lesson to every woman to urge her to stand up, to
Yes.
go forward.
But you see, you need that spark.
Yes, exactly.
That spark to inspire others.
Yes.
If you don't have a spark, you cannot inspire. So you need that spark. And many women in that women's symposium have that spark.
Yes, exactly. So I would like to ask you, what could you say to every woman nowadays after this, global warming and disaster which they are faces,
Yes.
and the devastating women in Africa?
Yes. I'm going to say, step forward. You have the capabilities. Because without leadership, we cannot succeed. And I'll give you an example. We have also in Lions, but all over the world, we have many followers. But we need drivers and leaders.
Yeah.
If we only have followers, nothing will happen. So we need the leaders, and I have today witnessed the idea of a green movement, a green belt in Africa about environment. And I would like to dream about Lions taking this opportunity to make Africa green again. If we are able to do that as Lions, we will respect it over the whole world, but also we will save the whole planet. Because if Africa is green again,
Yeah.
we would be succeed in Europe, we're making Europe better, we're making other areas also better.
But I would like to clarify in my presentation that I focus on the 3% only in Africa for the global warming, and 97 is the industrial countries.
I know.
So,
I know.
what's your own point of view that we feel that we have been? I can say I can find the exact word about that what happened to Africa.
I know.
And yes.
I am convinced that the industrial countries should help,
Yeah.
and certainly with money.
Yeah.
But the African people should be united and help
Exactly.
themselves
Yeah.
and lead this environmental issue. Someone has to take the lead, and if Africa can take the lead, they can show the world it can be done.
Yes.
Because we don't only have to plant forests in Africa, we have to plant forests in Asia, in Russia, everywhere, in Europe. Because we are destroying the planet otherwise.
I think you a very impressive leader. As
Thank you.
really, no, it's this is a transparency. I have to be. I think if we have got the chance to meet us all African women, or through a Zoom meeting, whatever you think, we can collaborate together and to get in touch. And I'm so happy that I snatched such a very important interview with you also.
Thank you so much. And I'm willing to do that. So whenever you need a Zoom meeting,
Yes, yes.
just let me
Be
know.
great. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Thank you.
We women are together.
I am so proud of you.